Why is it so hard to just let go and let God? This past weekend, just yesterday, it's Monday today. Uh, I went to service, and the message, God knows I needed that word. And basically, there's a series basically never been here before, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Why is it so hard to just let go and let God? you know, as I'm looking back, like, man, God's been pulling me out of a whole bunch of things. He's been blessing me throughout everything that I've been through, either drug addiction, car crashes. And look at, like, in the past year, I haven't been working my W-2 in that past year, almost a year now. He's been coming through for me every single time. Like, I'm telling you, like, my bill's been paid on time. I have a roof over my head. And I just moved into a new apartment, 2 bedrooms, like, bro. And I still question him, like, I still question, like, whether am I fit for the job? Like, am I going to be the one to change, when in reality I'm already changing. Like, I've already been changing. I am becoming each and every day. I'm becoming somebody new. I'm becoming somebody different. But why is it so hard to let go and let God, right? I feel like it's because we want to just be in control of everything, wanting to be perfect, wanting to, hey, I'm not going to start until I'm thing. Like, God, He had put this vision in me, like, to start a channel or to start a business, like, and He's been helping me along the way. I'm like, God, I'm not equipped. Like, why is it me? Like, what, me talking in front of the camera? Like, no way. Or like me start a business, me talking on the phone with people? Like, no way. And then He's like, bro, I know you. Like, I knew you before you was in your mom's womb. Like, so He's telling me, like, bro, just keep going, like, just keep going, and, like, just walk out on faith, like, just take that first step, like. And we want to know, we want to know the whole road path, like, we want to know the whole path of, like, how we're going to get there, which destination, what's the pit stop. And He's like, no, like, I'm going to give you something, but you can't, I can't do it all for you. You're going to have to, work with me. So, I step out, and, like, when I take one foot forward, like, okay, now, like, I'm somewhere where I've never been before, like, you know, taking a look back at, like, my last few years of life, working construction, union iron worker, blah blah blah, and then having this vision of starting a real estate business, wholesaling business. And I tried and I quit, and then because I wanted to know every single thing, and that held me back. And then as I kept talking, getting closer to God, He's been like, hey, just start, just start. Even when I felt like I wasn't equipped, I was starting, I was failing, and it took me a few months to get my first deal. But then, boom, He blessed me, and He's like, look, I told you so, boom. And then even now, like, where I'm at, I'm seeing a little bit of success in that field. Like, when I say a little bit of success, to be honest, it's like a whole bunch, because I never thought I would even make it this far. Like, even with the things I've done, like, being drugged, doing drugs, like, having a bad addiction with alcohol, and just, like, having to do everything my way. That's why I felt these downward spirals, and I felt like I could never get out. But look, He got me out, and He's been blessing me, even with all the things I've done, even all with everything I do. Like, I have to die to myself every single day, like, now where I'm at right now. And I know He's there for me, and He's telling me, like, look, I'm here with you. Just seek the kingdom of God, and He's gonna, open up all these doors. And He's been blessing me. Look, and then, like, I even think now where I'm at right now, like, I look down, I'm at the top of one mountain, and I look up, and I'm up at the bottom of another one, right? But why do I still feel like I can't just fully surrender? It's because I feel like I want to have fully control of everything that's going on. I want to know, but that's not how it is. Like, I have to step out there, like they say, we walk by faith and not by sight. So in order for us to visualize this life of, whatever aligns with God, He's going to bless you with your heart's desires, as long as it's in His will. Like, He's gonna bless you, like, and He's gonna come through. And as I'm thinking back right now, like, I'm in this room, I have my own space, like, to be creative, and to do the things that He's telling me to do, and I still haven't done it, because I feel like I need the perfect video idea, I need the perfect thumbnail, I need the perfect equipment. Like, He's like, bro, just start. You have everything you need, like, and that's it. Like, I have everything that I need to start. Like, I'm equipped already. I lack nothing, and you have to speak these words over your life each and every single day. Like, today I woke up in a different Man, I'm not gonna lie, the last few days been kind of rough. I'm on my health journey. I'm on my wanting to boom, boom, boom. The whole nine, right? The success routine, like, or whatever, the programs, the systems, like, and some of those, they got me here, right? But most importantly is him. When I put my trust all into him, like, he's been blessing me, and there's things that I go through where I'm not understanding, but at the end of it, like, now I look back like, okay, wow, okay, you did that. Like, I understand now. I had to go through that in order for me to get right here. And when I was at service yesterday, it was a great message, and some of the key verses, that stuck out to me when she was talking. Joshua 3 verse 4. Then you will know which way to go, since you have never been this way before. Then you will know which way to go, since you have never been this way before. Um, and it read, if you took time to evaluate all the situations in your life right now, you will find no matter what season you are in, you are facing something in life that you have never faced before. And that's true. Like, where I'm at right now, the problems that I have right now, I would have never even thought that I would have had those problems like a year ago. Like, exactly a year ago right now, I would have never thought, like, I'm in this room, I'm facing what I have deals in my business. I'm not working a W-2, but I still have money in my pocket. I still have my bills paid on time. Like, God's been able to lead me to resources when not even working. Like, he's been leading me, like, hey, go over here, they're gonna hook you up. Okay, like, go over here, they're gonna hook you up. And throughout this time, there's been months where, like, okay, hey, we're not gonna pay you right now, we're not gonna give you your money. And then, like, I'm like, oh my God, like, bro, like, what am I gonna do? There was a one period of time, like, there was a whole month where I didn't even get paid. Like, but at that time I was worrying, but I wasn't worrying because I knew, like, man, God got me. Like, God got me. Like, and sure enough, like, in that season where I wasn't getting any money in that month, and I was like, man, my bills are still going to be paid on time. Like, I didn't even trip, like, how I was going to pay rent, because I knew he's going to come through. And sure enough, he came through. Like, all my bills, they wasn't late or nothing. And he told me I'm going to be a lender to many nations and a borrower of none. So that just to show, like, I didn't have to go out there and boom, 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 ask people for money or none of that stuff. Like, he's been blessing me, like, right on time. And, like, and where I'm at right now, I could look back at that and, like, man, he got me through that situation. And what I'm going through right now today, like, he's gonna get me through it. Like, no matter what, like, whether it's he puts you in these situations, like, he's gonna test you, and whatever it is, like, you just gotta understand that, like, man, you doing the right thing. And like, for me, like, this YouTube, like, I always wanted to start something, and I've been, I would say, in disobedient, like, because I didn't start. Like, I felt like I wanted to have the pathway, I wanted to be perfect, I wanted to have boom, boom, boom. But he's like, bro, just do your stuff. Like, man, be you, because you're already equipped with everything that you need. And it's hard, like, it's so hard to just. But now, when you take a second and you actually look at where you're at, like, you're always gonna always gonna go through something that you've never been through before. Sometimes, right? And man, it's just so hard to keep going. But, like, I'm a testament, because, like, I never thought that. I thought that I would be able to be a business person or to start something. Like, I'm not making life changing money yet, but, like, at one point, like, this was just like a little seed or something. Like, bro, I want to just close a deal. Like, man. And it wasn't happening for me. And then now that it happened, like, now I'm at new levels. Like, now I got a few deals in the belt. Like, I got a few deals in escrow right now. But, like, some days, like, I don't do too much, and I do something right. But I always, like, I always talk to him, like, hey, man, you know what? He knows what's up, like, and whatever you're going through, like, please just stay positive. You're going to get over it wherever you're at. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't got something right now, just have your faith in God. Like, please surrender yourself to him. Like, he's gonna make sure you got everything you need. Like, please, because look, I was stuck in the truck, like, stuck like Chuck, like, in a pickup truck, we didn't have no bucks, like, for real. Like, I was living paycheck to paycheck, or even sometimes blowing my money on drugs and, like, or alcohol or weed or whatever it may be. Like, and then, I was still, like, I was lost in the sauce. And then he pulled me out of that, because I knew deep down, like, that wasn't me. Like, that wasn't the end all be all. And, like, with all the bad things that I've done, all the sins that I've committed, like, he still's been able to bless me, and I'm still enough for him. Like, and I came to him, like, and he's like, God, you know what, like, I am the one. Like, he gave me this vision a long time ago. Like, I'm the one. He passed me the baton, like, from my family. I'm the youngest of three. And, like, bro, like, I'm the youngest of three. And I feel like, he's giving me all these visions. Like, I get to see different things in a different aspect that, like, you know, just like I'm supposed to be the one to change the family tree. Like, my dad passed away a few years ago, and that led me to things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. But now I'm here right now. Like, I'm gonna make everybody proud. Like, but most importantly, I'm gonna make myself proud, and God, because He gave me all the tools and He gave me this vision. So I got to keep walking in faith, and I got to keep walking and doing what it is that He wants me to do, right? And these are just stepping stones. Like, there's a greater purpose, like, from what I'm doing right now regarding the business, or just different. I'm just doing different things, and, like, man, He's been helping me. He's been blessing me. Like, even when I didn't believe, like, I was worrying, I was anxious, I was scared, like, and I did it scared though. I did it scared, and I just stepped out. I had that one step, and His hand was right there, and I was like, oh man, like, but I'm feeling good, and I try to do YouTube in different ways. I try to do things different ways where I wanted to do it my way. I wanted to be in control, but that's not how it's going to get done. Like, it's going to be God's way. So this video is a testament of, like, you know what, just step out, do what you got to do, but do it like how He wanted you to do it, right? Even that sometimes is, you don't even know how He wants you to do it, but that's going to be like, just, you don't need to be equipped. You don't need to be perfect. I mean, you don't need to be equipped with all the latest stuff that you think you need. You just need you. Like, you just need you and Him. He's gonna guide you. He's gonna help you. He's gonna hold your hand. Like, please, like, God is good. I love Him so much, and He loves you no matter what you've done or whatever you may be going through right now. Please just talk to Him and speak words into your life, speak life over your life, or whatever it is. But just like Deuteronomy, is it 28? Like, I don't know the whole thing, but I know, like, that's one of my favorite ones, because if He's telling you in His word that He's gonna make you the head and never the tail. He's gonna make you a lender to many nations and a borrower of none. Whatever you touch is gonna turn into gold. Like, man, you're the one. You're capable, and like, worry for nothing. Like, it's so hard to not just worry, to not have fear, but like, when you just surrender that stuff to Him, like, and He's gonna get you in the room. Like, God is no respecter of man. Like, God is no respecter of man. So that's, like, lately, like, wherever we walk into, like, I ask God before I leave the house, like, God, you know what? I pray wherever I go into, like, wherever my name's ringing bells, like, I feel like I wish I hope to have favor with man, because I have favor with you. Like, the people, that are behind the desk or behind the phone, that feel like they have, authority over you. Oh man, excuse me, sorry about that. But I pray over them, whoever it is that I may be dealing with, or whoever I come across. I try to be encouragement. Whoever made it, like, God loves you. It's hard. It's something new to me, but, like, just letting people know that He does love you, and, praying over whoever I may be talking to, or, because God is no respecter of man. Let's get that straight. Like, He don't care about none of that stuff. Like, whatever people no doctor report, no, whatever it is, like, He's the one. Like, He has the final say. So don't get that twisted. So always don't go to people with your problems. Go to God, and understand that He has the ultimate say. He's the one and only. And oh man, my nose is itchy. Sorry about that. But if He gave you a vision, like, we're created in His image, and we're here to create. So He created us out of nothing, and this is all His. Like, this is all His. Like, I get to record on this camera. I get to have a business. I get to drive the cars that I drive. Sure enough, man, I just got into a car accident too, like 2 weeks ago, and then sure enough, like, what I thought that the insurance company was going to pay me out, like, was way less. And He's like I said, He's no respecter man. So He ended up coming through with more than I thought. And, like, and I'm still have access to another vehicle. So I didn't lose a beat. Like, I didn't, I wasn't tripping, because I knew I was safe. It could have been worse. I've been through worse stuff, but I knew that as long as I got Him, like, He's going to always get me through everything. And, like, that's just another little story. Like, man, I love Him so much. Like, He's so crazy. But there's times where, like, even with all the stuff that He's gotten me through, it's hard to be like, man, how am I going to do this? Like, what am I going to do? Like, but that's the enemy. Like, he's trying to trick you. Like, bro, man, you already got through all this stuff. Like, and what makes you think that I'm not going to get you out of this stuff? Like, bro, this is nothing. Like, this is cakewalk. Like, you know what? So whatever it is you're going to, keep pushing, keep striving. If he did it for me, he could do it for you. Peace.